Commissioners meeting to order at 9:01 on the 12th of January 2026. Roll call show all commissioners are present. Stand with
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number 4, consideration, discussion, and possible action to approve, disapprove the minutes of the previous meeting. Roll call. Aye. Motion carries. Okay, number 5, consideration, discussion with Michael Crowell, Colonial Life regarding providing the county with a section 125 plan with a consolidated benefit supplemental insurance.
Awesome. I can't believe you pronounced my name right at the very first, man, that's great. First, I'd like to thank all of you guys again for letting us come up. Colonial come up here and share a few things about Colonial Life and our products and what we do for the different counties and the different companies that we set up plans with. Colonial Life is an 80-year-old company. It's an American-made company. It's been around in America for over 80 years, providing these voluntary benefits. For one reason, way back during the World Wars, they saw that there was a need, that Major Medical could not pay out, and other people were having issues with paying all their medical costs at that time, even then. So what did they do? They came up with a plan that was more affordable, that would help out with all these major medical costs so that they would not have to spend or break. Remember the old piggy banks they used to have? The old glass ones that said piggy bank on it? You put money in there and try to teach your children how to do what?
Same.
How to save. Yeah, something we don't do anymore, but guess what? They were still doing it back then, saving their pennies. But in times of hardness, what did they do?
Break it.
They break that sucker and take the money out because they couldn't afford to pay whatever it was. And the major concern back then, like it is today, is what? Medical. What you're having to pay out for medical costs. So Colonial's put together an affordable plan of products that answer that, and I'll get into that plan here in just a minute. I'd like to show you the things that make Colonial Life different than other products. I won't badmouth any of their products. All the other vendors have products like Colonial Life. They provide a lot of the same products as Colonial Life does. There are 2 ways that Colonial Life shines out above these, and that's what I'd like to share with you. We have a strategy to put together. Our enrollment plan is flexible in their strategy just for counties. I know that counties are set up in such a different way. You guys have district barns, you have the sheriff's office, some have your own hospitals, and then you have the courthouse, and then you have the county house. So there's a lot that needs to go on when you're talking about enrollment. We have a team put together that will go to each of those places and set up with them whatever would be more convenient for them. If we have to be there in the morning, in the evening, afternoon, however we need to do the enrollment, we can do that for you. We'll put it together for you and whatever best meets your situation. I know that after enrollments are done, there are generally people that have conversations and questions about, hey, what did I just enroll into? That's where we kick in. That's one of the ways we shine. They have my number, they have the enrollment, then those who enroll will have their numbers as well. So if they have any questions about what they've enrolled in, if they want to make changes, we can do that in real time. There's no paper forms. You make a call, send an email, the county clerks can just send me an email or give me a call and say, hey, we had so-and-so sign up for this, they weren't sure about it, or they had questions about what is actually going to be covered on that, we can take care of it that day. I've signed up other counties, there's not an issue or a problem that I cannot take care of in a day. Tim Fishing Hawk over in Adair County, he's one of my larger counties that I've signed up.
Who did you say?
Tim Fishing Hawk,
In Adair?
Adair County,
Okay.
yeah. They're one of the counties I've enrolled. All the questions he's given to me within a day, I've been able to take care of. It's right here in Oklahoma. You're not talking to a third party. You're not talking to somebody in the Philippines or Asia or anybody else, you're talking to me or South Carolina. With the Colonial Life products, they're tax deductible for the county. If the county provides any of these products for their employees, it's a tax deduction for you. You need to get with your tax consultant and see how much of a deduction would be for you, because I know most large companies, I think the county's included as well, when you provide a medical product for your employees, it usually is tax deductible. You can take that off your taxes. You mentioned Section 125. Every voluntary benefit has a Section 125, because all that does is make sure that everybody has an opportunity when we're here to sign up with Colonial Life. It just ensures that everyone will be contacted. That way, someone out there that says, no, I wasn't contacted, yes, you were. We contacted you, you were on our list, we had a census with your name on it, we tried to call you, we sent you an email. It's just a way of protecting you. So we do that, we provide that for you. All of our policies that Colonial Life offers, we offer the same as a lot of the others. We have an accident plan, we have a medical bridge plan, we have a cancer plan, we have a critical illness plan, we have a term life and whole life, and we have our own bill. To point out just a few differences, where we shine in the accident plan and the cancer plan, they're not age banded. Age banded means as you get older, what happens to your price? It goes up. With accident and critical illness, it does not go up, so it's one price for all. It's not age banded. The only thing that changes it, if it's an individual, family, single family, multifamily, whatever it is, that's the only reason why those prices go up. But it's the same for everybody. Accident and cancer are those that have no age banded on it. All the other products, the dental product, the face amount that's on there, we put a $3,000 face amount on there. That's what's on your quote. That $3,000, if you don't use all of it, it rolls over. In some dental plans, you don't have that. On an average, Colonial Life is about 25% cheaper than Delta Dental. That's the one we compare ourselves to here in Oklahoma. It's a large dental provider. So we're about 25% cheaper than Delta Dental. And when you're submitting a claim for our dental plans, those claims that are sent for dental or any of our product plans, you're getting that done quicker than any other product. I'll give you, for instance, our accident plan pays within 1 day. If you get that sent in to South Carolina before 1 o'clock p.m. their time, that policy will pay out to you that day. Any of the other products will pay out before 7 business days. Those are ways that Colonial Life stands out above all the rest. They don't pay out that fast, to my knowledge. And that's the reason why a lot of the counties that have Colonial Life, like Colonial Life, have had it for a while. Lori Folk in Garvin County has had Colonial Life. They've been on Colonial Life for, I think she said, 6 years. And she told me what the employees like there the most is how quickly the claims pay in. They send a claim and it's paid in quickly. And on our average, we're 15% higher on our payouts. We pay out more per product. So if you boil it down to, why would I want to make a change? Well, you're going to get paid faster, you're going to get more money when you send in your claim. That's what we can provide for you. And Colonial Life can provide that because they're like what I like to call a company with deep pockets. An oil company is what I like to think of, these old Oklahoma oil companies. They've been in the business for a long time. They've got deep pockets. They've got that cash there where they can pretty much do whatever they want, do the exploration that they want, do the discovery they want, and set up an oil field rig wherever they want to, because why? They've been doing it for a long time and they've got the cash value to do it. Colonial Life is the same way. They've got some deep pockets. The reason we do is we don't pay ducks, we don't play players, and we don't pay coaches. There is no advertising done for Colonial Life. We are number 3 in all the rankings, and of all the voluntary benefits, we're number 3. And that's a good place to be when you've done no advertising, none. It just shows that we are very successful at what we do. What we do is pay out claims faster than anybody else and pay more out. Does you guys have any questions for me? Tammy, I know you've got any questions for me.
Well, Jennifer and I have been talking about this,
know you currently have American Fidelity, and you have Aflac too, is that correct? Or just American
Just
Fidelity?
American.
Just American Fidelity. And there are some time insured issues, and any time insured, if we need to offer time insured, we'll take care of that for you. If you switch products over, we can offer you time insured for those.
I would ask some of the other counties that
Please
have
do.
Colonial Life, like Garden and.
Yeah, Lori Falk in
Okay,
Garden
yeah, I
County.
know her.
Yeah, she's currently using, and I asked her if I could use her testimony, she told me sure.
Do you have any other counties in Oklahoma besides the two that you?
Cole County, I'm talking with Cole County, I'll be Eugenia and Cole County.
But they're not with
There
you?
currently are not, but I
Okay.
have a meeting set up with them as
Okay.
well.
So those are the only two that you're with?
Right now.
Okay,
Well, Kiowa County is one we've already done an enrollment with.
okay.
I did have an accident plan with a different, some other people that I worked with through Colonial Life, and it did pay good when we had a claim on it. So,
Well, thank you, I
I
appreciate
like the way
that.
that worked, where you just
Thank you.
basically sent your bills in and they sent you back a check.
Right, and our claims process is so easy, if your child has your cell phone, they can do a claim for you. That's how easy it is to set up a claim, we make it very, very easy, so it is very, very fast. We're not afraid to pay out claims, we paid out $6.5 million last year in claims, we're not afraid to pay claims.
Did we have Colonial Life before?
Well, they could go with several different,
Yeah, the whole pile.
yes, yes,
Because we
so
had-
yes, we have had. And the employees can still use whoever they choose, they just can't be visited. They just can't, the companies just can't, are not supposed to visit them at the county, they can visit them at their home.
Yeah.
So they can still choose whoever they want to. And it cannot be withdrawn from their check at the county. That's the way it's set up right now.
Yeah, because we had like
Yeah.
3 or 4 of them.
And if they chose to stay that, they can still do that, yeah.
Any questions for me?
Any more discussion? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Move on to number 6, consideration, discussion, and possible action regarding leadership, coaching, and training for the Blackwood Fire Department.
Is this the $100,000 bill or what?
It's a training for them. Jeff has the
I've got
amount.
an amount here, it looks like kind of like an estimate. Jason, $10,000 for the training.
So this isn't the one in Stillwater that they were all going to?
I'm sorry, that looked like.
Well, I think it's crazy, but I guess it's their money.
Did we,
People
need to
pass
get a
their,
quote on it or anything like that?
people pass their voice in the voting and said it was a great idea. I think it's crazy, but. Weekly coaching or something, I don't know.
What do you think, Ralph?
If we were doing it, it would have to, if I was doing it, it would have to be quoted.
Yeah, I think they have to follow the same rules, don't they?
Well,
I mean, Connie's coming through here, so I assume it's, they are tied to the,
Well, they
but
need-
this is probably personal services more than anything else, I'm not sure what exactly it is. As far as what type of training they need, I would defer to the chief, as to what they need. Their requirements are certainly different than ours, we get to sit from time to death, or when it is with their
Yeah.
So I would always defer to the chief on what he believes is the,
And he's the one that submitted it.
yeah.
Well, I think the training's all right, I just wanna make sure we
Did the process
Process.
correctly to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not there's certain thing you don't have to go up competitively on it. I would, maybe it would, when is that set for?
And it's under the bid amount.
Is it a set program they're going to, or is it
Well, they
something?
still
It's-
quote
It's
for
$2,500.
Yeah, but that's
Is that a professional service?
I would say that that's,
What do you think, Ryan, think it's professional service?
It looks like it is. It looks like they come in, they evaluate your fire department, determine what training they need, what type of safety factors are there, coaching both of the chief of what he needs to do. It can't hurt to wait 1 week and let us look further into it, if that makes sense to you. I can talk to the chief and find out exactly what the process is, how they came to, because I'd hate to have us get written up for something that wasn't properly bid.
Okay. Okay, did you get all that, Tammy? I mean, Ryan says that he's gonna.
Yeah, do you agree with that?
Wait a week, table it for a week?
yes, that's fine.
Okay.
So
I
that-
don't know when they're I mean, I don't know anything about it, it was just.
You know anything, Brian?
No, I don't. He was planning on being here. I talked to him last
I figured
Thursday.
he would be here.
He was planning on being here, so I don't know if something happened in town today.
You
We
wanna-
couldn't make it.
Could Ryan call him and maybe we'll put this on for later? Who's
Yeah,
gonna
did
be
you guys
here?
make a motion, because
No.
there were so many people
No, we didn't
talking.
make a motion.
Okay.
I can step out and try to contact him and see if he's on his way or.
Okay.
And ask you if we deferred this for 1 week, would that put him in any harm's way?
Sure will.
Thank you, Brian.
So we'll come back to
Yeah.
this.
Come back to, number 6, and we'll move on to number 7. Consideration and possible action regarding submission of a reimbursement from the from the River Road Fire Department to the Northern Oklahoma Development Authority related to the REAP grant award for the metal building and concrete slab project.
And we had already approved the REAP grant form, but Jason submitted I didn't realize that when I put it on the agenda until later, but you had submitted a bunch of other things with it, so I didn't know what you wanted, if you wanted. All of that goes with it,
Okay.
Jeff.
So we've already approved this form?
We've approved that.
When?
Look at the date that it was signed.
This one was signed on 12/22/25.
Yeah.
Okay, well then we don't need to do it.
Just sign this.
No, just disregard it. We'll just disregard it.
Okay.
You've already signed it?
I have.
Yeah, it just needs to be sent then.
So no action needs to be taken.
Yeah, no action. So where'd you find this one?
Well, it was in our meeting,
Oh,
and I
okay.
just
Perfect.
double checked when you sent that in, and then, but I'd already had it on the agenda, so.
Okay. So we can disregard the, and we just could have sent this in last week. So we don't do this. Okay. Yeah, we're good then.
All right, we go on to number 8. Consideration, discussion, and possible action regarding the proposal for utilization of the opioid abatement funds as presented by the Cade County Sheriff's Office, new patrol unit, Ashcan vehicle.
I sent you guys that email I got from the auditor and AG's office, so, they turned it down.
Is there,
No other,
you think there might be a wording issue, or is it?
I tried everything.
I got a call from the AG's office regarding what we did. I think Steve visited with them about that. I sent them the stuff from the auditor's office that they sent us, approving us. I hadn't heard back from them since then.
I may have worded it wrong, I don't know, but
Well, that's what I just didn't know, because my thinking is, you guys' things are pretty similar.
Very different.
Well, she said dash cam equipment when she replied to you, so I think she understood what it was, because she said it would seem the dash cam equipment.
yeah, it's for interdiction purposes, you can't use it, so.
That's the difference. We're doing for court and health court.
He's on the phone. Can you
Figure
permission
something
to
else
speak
out.
from?
Yeah.
Okay, Corey won't be on speakerphone here at the meeting, okay?
okay, we're gonna take no action on number eight, move back to number 6. Go ahead.
Chief, we're trying to understand, the estimate that was given, or the pricing that was given. Is this them coming in and doing some training at the department and evaluation of your department, or what exactly does this make up?
Okay, so it is a coaching leadership program. This gentleman does this. What he does, he calls myself and the chief of operations, which is Seth Brown. He calls us weekly, and we go over some leadership training and kind of teaches how to deal with personnel issues and different issues in the fire department. And then he once a week, he calls each one of the shifts and talks to his battalion chiefs. And then throughout the month, he'll call somebody every week from the fire department and do some coaching with them. And basically, he's trying to teach our officers what their job duty is as a battalion chief or a captain or a lieutenant, and the legalities of their positions. And then, probably around April or May, he's gonna fly out here and sit down with, me for a whole day, Seth for a whole day, each one of the battalion chiefs a whole day, and then each shift day, so he'll be here several days, in May.
Okay. We're trying to determine whether or not this has to be bid or not. It seems to be almost professional services rather than something that we would bid. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it is perfect. He's the only person I've ever met that does, coaching like this.
You know other departments that use this?
Not around here, he's big on the East Coast.
Okay.
If it worked for us, I was gonna recommend to Monga, and he usually deals with a lot bigger departments. We're gonna be the smallest department he's dealt with, that's why it's a little cheaper than, other agencies. Then he's giving us a $2,000 discount on top of that, if we can, do a whole year up front, pay for it in January, then he can start planning his trips and everything out.
And Chief, I assume you believe this will make your department not only work better, but be safer and better service to the public. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
And
It's
you're
already helped me tremendously.
And you're recommending that we adopt this?
Yes, please.
I don't have any objection.
And I apologize about not being there. We had some personnel issues to take care of this morning.
Thanks, Corey.
Thanks, Cory.
Yes, thank you.
You guys got any more questions?
So moved.
Second.
Anything else for him?
Huh?
Anything else for him?
No, we don't.
Okay, all right. Talk to you later.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
Motion carried.
Please tell me Pat did that. Please tell me Pat.
Oh, I'll let him know.
Number 1 would be boys. Number 9, consideration and discussion on road and bridge projects, Circuit Engineering District number 8, and road and bridge projects.
District 1, we placed riprap around and underneath the bridge on 106 Lane, cleaned up both of our yards at shop 1 and shop 2, and we've been building new fence at the main shop, getting ready for the water line and all that, removal for the widening of Coleman.
District 2, the guys are mowing, blading, and we're gonna, Brady and them got done with the bridge. They'll get done today, and then we'll start building water gap and vents, and then clean up around the bridge.
District 3,
Where
we
is
hold,
the, wait a minute, please.
Union.
Where is, okay.
238A.
Okay.
okay, District 3, we hold sand in the yard from Sobers, we haul 1.5 inch clean rock from Cornerstone crushing to the yard. consideration, discussion, and possible action on a bridge inspection invoice and report of conference between bridge owner and bridge inspection consultant, or CED, invoice for $36,394. Second, roll call.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Sign here, right, Jim? We need to sign this one, change it up.
Yes, you do. There's-
Yeah, he signed on the front.
Okay.
I think the question he was asking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
is it's for
The
him.
front is.
Yeah,
we
I
have to
think,
sign.
I think he signed where the CED signs.
Okay, I had a little,
I'll sign for.
They'll draw narrow.
I had a little sticky.
They won't care as long as you sign it. I knew to sign that one, but I didn't know
Okay.
the second bit.
I didn't have a sticky.
Okay,
No sticky, no signing.
okay.
Hey, it's better to more to oversign than
Yeah.
not sign.
Okay. All right, number 11, consideration, discussion, and possible action on a purchase agreement with Yellow House Machinery Company on a new 2026 John Deere 672 P-tier motor grader with 6-wheel drive, District 2.
The high dollar one.
Welcome back to our side, buddy.
Make a motion to approve.
We've never had one.
You'll like it.
Second.
Roll call.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Go leave them cats up.
Cheaper than that. And they'll do a guaranteed buyback, so that's a big deal. Cat won't do it no more.
That should fix it.
That's back, and they'll answer the phone.
Is that what you have to do, Jeff?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think Jason signs the rest of that. So-
374.
That's about what we
Are you
did.
gonna sign?
372.
And then fill out all the boxes. Okay. Okay, number 12, consideration, discussion, and possible action on the road maintenance repair agreement by and between VOCC and Big Deer Wind LLC, District Number 2.
And this is the Shalaka one.
Is it happening?
Hmm?
Is it happening?
You got it?
I think so.
I have,
Oh, you
I
have.
had the one that we had our notes on. You said,
Yeah,
I thought you said the other. one that
The
they
top one is, the top one is the new one. It's the, also changed was the ones that you recommended to change. Is it what?
There's still another one supposed to be coming through too. In between here and Slocum.
Yeah, over west, which,
You in agreement with all this? It's all good, I guess?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
good.
fine. We just pointed some things out to Jason that he's.
yeah, they changed it, so. I just left the old one on there just so we know
Okay.
what the changes were.
I will make a
You
motion.
signed it, didn't you, Brian?
I signed one of them. Let me make sure I signed just.
The top one is the one, I had a little sticky, I thought.
Yeah, I shouldn't have left the other one on there, but I just, it was easier.
Yes, I did.
I ran into what went on.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Roll call.
Aye.
Motion carried.
What? What?
Bid sheets.
road rock on the line item for 1.5-inch crusher run.
Okay, so this is in regards to the bid. And we drove out to Cornerstone to look at the rock because it was $9.50, it was cheaper. And it said 1.5-inch clean ag base, right? For sure. Which there's no such thing as,
So they meant to put ag base.
no, so,
Pressure on.
just,
You want me to go get it?
okay, so what
Do
happened?
you want me to go get it? or-
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I'll wait.
Okay, so on the bid, on Cornerstone's bid, it had a DW with an arrow. And it was scratched out $12 and it said $9.50. Patsy thought, and Jason thought, cause Darren said, I don't even have that. I don't even have that. And I said, well, you bid it, why don't you have it? He goes, I didn't bid it. Well, he put DW and then drew an arrow
That's why I don't like arrows.
to say that he's the one that scratched it out, instead of us scratching it out, or Patsy, or whoever's scratching it out. So it was a scratch out, not a
Not a bid.
bid. So it should have been 1.5-inch pressure run. Well, there were 3 1.5-inch pressure run bids, and we accepted all of them. Burbank, High Grade, and somebody else. But we accepted all 3 of them. Darren was the only one that bid 1.5-inch, clean ag base, whatever that is. Well, so that didn't affect anything. His will just be the cheapest on the 1.5-inch crusher run. So it needs to go from ag base to crusher run.
Okay.
And all 4 of them will be accepted anyway.
So what was it? His was the 950 crusher?
Yes. Yes. But crusher run has a lot.
Cause
of
I
fines
asked him
in it,
the same
so-
thing when I went out there. I said, you didn't, he said, you wanted me crusher? And I said, no, you
Cause
didn't
I
bid
want
it.
the fines, yes,
Yeah, you
and he didn't bid it.
And he said, yes, I did, they just must have.
And that's where it's the DW and the arrow is,
So it's the 950 crusher run that he bid as ag base?
yes.
Okay.
But he didn't bid it as, he just marked it off and we took it.
Okay. We put it there.
We put it, Patsy put it there, yes, whenever she.
Because it looked.
And it looked
did
like it
look
because
like
I was
that.
on the phone with him and I said, no, this is what you did, and I took a picture and sent it to him, and,
I took my bid sheet when I went out there
Yeah.
and proved to him that it wasn't on there.
yeah.
So,
So, that's the deal, so I make a motion to move it from 1.5-inch ag base, which is the only bid, so nobody else would have even got that bid,
okay.
just for, so everybody knows, and to move it to 1.5-inch pressure run with 3 other bidders that we have, and we accepted all 3 because of location,
Okay.
so, that's my motion.
Guess we're good with that.
You know, the auditors don't get overly pleased with accepting too many different providers, because it kind of does away with the competitive bidding aspect of it. Again, if you can show,
And we've already done that, we already wrote it in.
Yeah, we wrote location, cause it was a big mileage difference and availability too, from some
Yeah.
of those other providers.
Yeah, and we wrote that in our,
I don't know if you remember back in the day when they were accepting everyone, and it was, Tammy, I'm sure you remember that when they.
Well, and what it was, is they were not ever looking at the actual bid. And so when it looked like on one bid, we accepted everyone, we didn't accept everyone per line item. It was just accepting everyone on that whole bid, because they bid different line items. So now when I put it in the minutes, I'm trying to be very clear that it's per line item. So that's why it looks like sometimes all bids were accepted on one bid number, but they're not selected on every product on that bid. You have to look at the bid to see the per line item.
And Jason, tell me again how this was, where it's going now versus where it was originally?
so it was originally at $9.50 on 1.5-inch clean ag base. And Darren was the only bidder on that one. Cornerstone was the only bidder on that one at $950. Because nobody else has it. Well, he doesn't have it either.
No,
It's supposed to be 1.5-inch pressure run, and that's the line, if we had the,
So was that one that was bid, or was that just one that he?
no, it was bid, we'll just go
She'll
get
know
it
what I'm
and show
talking
you.
about, bid 2026.
And that way
line on
everybody
the
can see it. It's-
changes that were made.
Pretty, I mean, once you
The whole
look at
thing, I
it.
need to,
Yeah, I had the same question to him when I was there, because he was trying to say, well, why don't you get crusher done? And I said, we did bid the crusher done.
yeah.
But he's obviously the cheapest.
And we will
of
have
the
to
bids.
resend that out to, we'll handle it properly and on our end, like sending that out, the changes, if you accept that they can do this, because when we wrote up the tabulations, we didn't have it in there, so we will have to correct that on our end too. And you can see when you see, I mean, where the little arrow, it looked.
Yeah, even so, when I was over, there's no such thing as clean access.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the crusher run.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but clean is,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, there's no such thing as a clean
yeah,
high
and if
pressure.
it was any type of clean, it wouldn't be $9.50
Right.
anymore.
Yeah, we can come back.
Yeah, we'll
We'll skip number 13 and move on to number 14 and come back to number 13. How's that sound? Okay, number 14, consideration, discussion, and possible action on the following K County monthly reports for December 2025, A through E.
So moved.
Second, roll call.
Aye.
Aye. Got an aye, Shane.
Aye.
Motion carries.
She bring back the sheets. She didn't bring me she didn't send it, so I thought she was gonna send me. I mean, this is that, but I thought she had sheets that she was gonna give to each of them to put back in their bid. So that we. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Let's see, trying to find their little, okay. Okay, so this is how I got confused. Cause this is what he did. So he had an arrow pointing to that. And it got tabulated. Are you guys hot?
How did that change it in? For that, right?
Well, because, yes, it was, and then he's got the arrow pointing here to the ag base.
Okay. So which one are we talking about right now? This?
We're talking, yes,
This is gonna be crusher run.
Yeah.
Really from there to crusher run.
That is pressure run, it's not moving.
Yeah, but the arrow, Patsy thought the arrow went from ag base.
to Crusher.
It was all about the arrow.
It was because of the arrows that it was confusing.
But if you look at it in your terms without looking at the arrow, it looks right. Or it looks like it's on Crusher Run.
It does look like it's on Crusher
It
Run.
does.
If you wasn't
Yes.
confused at
That's what
first.
it is.
Yeah.
That's,
So, okay.
but it,
If you wasn't confused at first, you'll be, it
Yeah.
looks normal. But if you was
It
confused at
looks
first,
pretty I understand.
yeah, if it looks, yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so we,
Are these all, this all?
Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
so we're gonna move back to number 13.
And then they go in here. Okay.
Okay, so 14 done?
Yeah.
We on?
We eyed it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so Jason made,
Oh, which one?
well, he said we're moving back to 13, and you made the motion.
And I'll second it.
Yes, to move it, and you,
Move to, did you say here?
Crusher.
yeah, to change it from
Move
1.5-inch ag base, clean ag base, to 1.5-inch pressure run at $950 with the other three
16, consideration, discussion, and possible action on the following cash fund estimates of needs and requested appropriations, A through double H.
So moved.
Second,
We need that money.
roll call.
Aye.
Aye, motion approved. Yes, I could make this again. prior to the time of posting. Any new business?
Tell us something, little Brian.
Tell you what?
I said little Brian.
No, don't.
Okay, no new business, we'll open up 18, 19, and 20. All right, I'll make a motion to approve 18, 19, and 20.
Second.
Roll call. Aye, motion carries. I'll make a motion to adjourn at 10:25.
Second.
Roll call.